Hi, welcome to Roy the Coder. I am Roy. In this video, we're going to discuss some basic concepts around JavaScript ES10. Let's begin with the structure of JavaScript code. Usually, we have two ways to program with JavaScript: script and module. You may use script mode as an executable file, and the module means this file can be imported by another module. So you can isolate your namespace and make your code reusable. For example, let's say we have a hello.js. Let's write some code. Okay, let's write a hello world. First, we need to declare something. Let's declare a variable s equal to hello string concatenates word string. Then we output it, console.logs. Please notice that this output line is a statement. A statement is a syntactic unit that expresses some actions to be carried out. We'll talk about it later. Okay, let's move on. Here we have a variable named s, which will be tagged as an identifier by the compiler after lexical analysis. On the right-hand side of the equal sign, we have an expression that is hello concatenates world. If we take a look into a little detail, the hello string is a string token, and the plus sign is an operator token. Okay, this is how the compiler understands the code after lexical analysis. So what's the difference between identifier, name, and variable? In a brief, they are the same things described in the different stages. So what's the difference between statement and expression? A statement is not assignable, which means a statement cannot appear on the right-hand side of the equal sign. So what are statements? We list several of them. We have variable, block, if-else, return, iteration, etc. Please don't worry, you don't have to remember all these terms here. They are so important that we will mention them again and again. An expression can be evaluated to just one value. In JavaScript, an expression cannot return multiple values from syntax perspective, but there are some ways to simulate it. We will discuss it in the future, but now let's just keep in mind the simplest explanation. An expression will and can only be evaluated to just one value in the current ES10 JavaScript standard. So what are the types of values? We have identifier, literal, regex, class, function, etc. Again, don't worry if you can't remember all these terms. It's unnecessary here. However, in JavaScript, there's even expression statement, which means an expression ended with a semicolon. Not a big deal, so don't be scared. Let's see some code. An expression can be passed as a value, but a statement cannot pass to any variable. That is to say, you can never pass the final value of if-else, since if-else is a statement. Actually, in JavaScript, all if-else syntaxes are statements. This may not be true in other languages, especially for functional programming languages. Wait, what if I want to assign a value before checking? Like this. Please take a look at this code. We need to validate the value before assigning it to some variable. If it's false, then we return empty string. Otherwise, we return the actual value. As we mentioned, if-else is a statement that cannot be assignable, so we need an expression to do the same thing. Here I give you conditional operator. When you use it, you will get a conditional expression. That's what we want. Here is the formal syntax definition according to JavaScript standard. Please don't worry if you don't understand the terms here. We'll discuss it in the future. It's not so important here. Obviously, the assignment expression implies it can be an assignment, but it does include comma expressions, which may contain several expressions separated by commas. Here's an example. You may try it in your environment. It should throw syntax error. The reason is that the assignment expression does include comma operator, and it's by design according to JavaScript standard, because they don't like to embed many comma expressions in a conditional expression that looks sucks. So you may wonder if there is a solution to make it pass. Well, yes, the solution is parenthesized expression, which means you can just surround it with parentheses. Not so hard, right? Well, if you do think it's not so hard, let me give you an exercise. Please try it in your environment. In Java or C programming language, you can do assignment in the second expression, but not in the third expression. Of course, the solution is similar, the parentheses. But again, why you bother to do it anyway? In JavaScript, both of them are supported. So what is the difference between conditional expression and assignment expression? Well, let's make it less theoretical. After all, this is not a compiler theory course. If you want to learn it deeper, let's put it in the advanced chapter in the future. Okay, back to the topic. In a brief, in JavaScript, conditional expression belongs to assignment expression. If the third expression is constrained to be conditional expression, then it implies that you cannot just write assignment. But why parentheses solve the problem? Because the parentheses make it a primary expression. That is to say, if you surround a conditional expression with parentheses, then it's converted to parenthesized expression, which is actually primary expression. Let's show some interesting examples. Parenthesized expression can be surrounded with arbitrary parentheses. The evaluated result will be unchanged. When you're trying to call a function, the arguments list is also a parenthesized expression, so you can surround arbitrary parentheses. However, when you are trying to define a function, the parameters list is not a parenthesized expression, so you cannot do the same in function definition. So far so simple, huh? Please try an exercise by yourself and think about why. At the end of this video, let's make a summary. First, we briefly introduced the structure of a JavaScript program, which includes several statements or expressions. Then, we introduced and compared the terms statement and expression. The critical difference is that the expression can be passed as a value. Next, we introduced the conditional operator, which can help to convert a branching statement to an expression for certain convenience in your context. Finally, I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget about the exercises. Please leave comments and questions below, or interact with me on Twitter. My official Twitter is CoderElegant. Thanks for watching. I am Roy. See you next time.